About a thing called love.
Check, check, check.
So here we are, we're just the same. You will never know my secret plan, how close we came to share another road. Have I lost my only chance to tell you how I feel inside? Is it just me? I'd like to know. Are we all just a little blind? There's a thing called love that we all forget, and it's a wasted love that we all regret. You live your life just once. Sit down, forget about a thing called love. Don't forget. There's a thing called love that we all
Good morning, you guys. I want to chill that morning. I want to do something relaxing, and I want to do it with you. I want to do something fun and different. This is RPG Maker. The version is MV. There's many versions. It seems like every small development they release a new game and call it a new version, but it's all, yeah, there's a lot of RPG Maker versions, and each one builds slightly on the next. You know what I mean? That's their model. I'm not putting it down. This is MV, which is a very popular version. It's fantastic. And so I am going to put together an RPG. I'm just going to poke away at this over time. It's going to take a long time. I have, well, you can see in my little window here, like, look at this, right? I have some serious work to do, because I don't want to make a tiny RPG. My first RPG should be tiny, but I got a feeling I can just, you know, poke away at it, and it'll change over time. There's one thing I've learned from watching a lot of tutorials and a lot of things about RPG Maker is that your ideas flow, which is really cool. It's a very creative, easy software, and you can change what you want to do. You can just sort of start with one direction and move into another, or maybe explore other ideas while you're working on your initial idea. So that's fantastic, right? And I'm excited to get this started, because this is a project that you can take on a long period of time. Like, you just poke away at it and do your little thing over here, little thing over there. But I have, well, I started to write a fantasy novel a couple years ago now, but I haven't found the time to really finish it. Fantasy novels are about 300,000 words, right? So when you're faced with that, that is a lot of writing, right? Of course, Lord of the Rings wasn't written in a weekend, that's for damn sure. So I'm going to be putting together a fantasy novel, and I'm about 28,000 words in. I mean, it's not, I'm not nothing in it. It's not just an idea. I have it all mapped out. I have maps. I actually printed off maps, and I'll show you a little piece of software that I use if you'd like, that designs fantasy maps. And so what I've done is, first thing I did to write the book was, hold on one sec. Spotify, just a little, just sit down, Spotify. There we go. So, the first thing I did to write my book was I went on to Asger's Fantasy Map Generator, right? It's this website. Brilliant. It's unbelievably brilliant, right? And so it will make continents. It will make maps, right? And so I did a whole bunch of that. And then once I made the map, then I added all the cities. I changed every name of every city, customized that. Then I drew in some rivers here and there. And yeah, I did, well, I put a lot of love into the map part of it, right? So now I had a world, and the world was very strong. It was custom made. It was well balanced. It had a lot of biomes. It had a lot of political faction areas, right? Which Asger's, Asker's? I'll show you later. It does beautifully. Like, it's such a powerfully good creative tool. If you ever want to make a world of any kind, that, my friend, is the place to start. So once I had that all locked down, the next thing I did was I opened up my Scrivener, which is a writing software. Very, very good writing software, and I highly recommend it. Easily worth the money. Writing books in Word, Microsoft Word, or in like Chrome, in your Chrome browser on Docs, Google Docs. That's it. Writing books in that is awkward. I'll tell you right now. It works, of course, because it's a word processor, but Scrivener is a software that is like word processor plus for writers, right? And it exports easily to EPUB and all the other formats, and it's a way to organize your thoughts as a writer and keep on the map, stay on the road, right? So I got a map. Next thing I did was I wrote my plan, like the story shell, just what all happens, where it all goes, the route that my heroes take, who joins the party when, this kind of is a classic fantasy novel, right? And I mean classic. This was target audience is somewhere between 12 and 18. I'm not a brilliant author, so I wanted to write something simple but really good and strong, and so I'm sort of aiming for that. I wrote out the plan, right? And that in Scrivener there, that's really easy. All the chapters, all the breakdown of what happens, right? Based, if everybody's familiar with the writing process, the hero's journey is the classic roadmap for all adventures of all kinds. I mean, we all grew up watching every single movie, every single cartoon. It's all the hero's journey, right? So I wrote that, right? I mapped out all my book, and then I just started writing, and it's been wonderful, right? So this RPG Maker map is it's my fantasy novel that I'm going to create to supplement with this game, you see? So I'm going to release the book, and I'm going to release the RPG game at the same time. I also created a Minecraft world that is this entire first continent. See the continent that I've worked on? It's all of that created to scale, pretty much. It's a massive world, right? And so I worked on that for a little bit, and that was really cool. It's still a project that's happening. I mean, it's still there, right? This main continent's called Ulstrone, by the way. Anyways, massive world, many political factions, many little fishing villages and forts and towns and villages and trading posts and kind of like barbarian outpost kind of stuff, and you name it, it's full of everything, right? So I'm going to start making this game based on my book that I'm working on, and that's really what I'm trying to tell you guys, you know what I mean? So it's going to be pretty cool. It's going to take forever, right? One reason is because, first of all, the book's not done, so that's not, doesn't help, right? It doesn't help, but the good news is that I've got it all roadmapped, so that's plenty fine enough for this RPG, right? And a big part of this RPG designing is the world itself, all the little villages and all the little towns and all the little stuff, right? And I'm learning RPG Maker as I go, right? And so I'm really hoping by streaming this a few times that I attract some people who do know a thing or two about this, who can help me in chat there, give me some tips and advice. I love it. I love criticism. If I see something wrong, tell me. There's no pride here, guys. I'm sharing my world with you in a way that I hope that everybody can get involved, basically. All right, now we're just enjoy the ride. We're going to chill out this morning. I'm going to be doing some of this. It's going to be really cute. It's going to be really cool, because we're going to design a village. We're going to start by working on the main first village that our hero spawns in, right? So we're going to work on that. We're going to make a village really basic as well. I'll be able to beautify it a little later. Like I said, I'm learning this. I haven't imported much custom stuff just yet, so... And that was really good advice for the RPG Maker community is unbelievably cool. They're positive, amazing, helpful people. It's amazing to see, right? It is actually a community, and RPG Maker people, you're the best, right? And so researching this and looking up how to do the basics and stuff, I've benefited from that huge, right? So under the advice of what I've read is that if you want to just get started with the stock icons, the stock art and things like this. And the reason is because it's very compatible with practically everything else, right? So if you start using a lot of custom things, you're going to run into problems potentially, right? So I decided to start with the stock, you know what I mean? And that's okay. Apparently that's actually a good thing, right? So yeah. And that's what we're going to do. We're just going to jump right in. All right, guys. And just enjoy the tunes, hang out, come say hi. You got any tips or tricks? You got any suggestions? By all means, lay it on me. You know what I mean? See, look here, right? So the village that we're working on is right here. This is called Gaddon Village, right? It's right near a mine. And then if you go south of here, I've got, this is a tunnel that you can cross the mountains through, right? This is going to be a dungeon. Basically, I'll import a dungeon here. All mines are going to be dungeons. Then there's like forts, little hunt camps. Let me just zoom in just a touch here. Yeah, little fishing villages and smaller villages here, right? Major cities. I just put this icon here for now. Right, so in the story, roughly speaking, our hero spawns here, has some serious trouble, and has to find his way down to, he's trying to cross over to here. So he comes through here, he tries to cross through here in order to get to this major city, here. Right, and then I don't have a major city icon here right now because it's not quite as big as the other ones, right? But I just want to put a place marker there for now. But there's a major city right here that he will go to, acquire another new party member, and learn a little bit more about his problem because he doesn't know what's going on. The story basically is that he has really upset the balance of magic sort of stuff. He's cast a spell that is not cool. And it's caused major problems, and it's awakened a really ancient evil, basically, right? So ancient that few remember it, and the researching on this is huge for them to figure out, for the party to figure out what the problem is and what this ancient evil is and how it's causing problems. Eventually they come and meander all over the place, and they end up on, I believe it's this world, this continent right here. Woo. They end up here, right? Where there's like sort of an ancient ruin, and this is where it was initially sealed, where it was from the ancients long ago had sealed this guy here, and hoping that he would no one could ever mess with him again, because they can't destroy him, but they couldn't do much with him, so you put him on ice. You know what I mean? Yeah, did it work out? Yeah, it worked until Dauron, our hero here, totally screws it up by casting this incredibly uncomfortable spell. Dauron has lost. Here's Gaddon Village so far. Here's my village so far, and this is what we're going to be working on this morning, guys. Dauron's house. He lost his wife and his kid to a flood, and he wants him back. And so he wants to cast a spell that brings picture like if all time happens at the same time, that he doesn't want to go back in time, but he wants to take from that time and pull his wife and kid from that time and put them in his time. That's his concept, right? And it's very, very esoteric. It's very, to him, he understands it because he's this crazy mystic dude, but no one else understands what the hell he's talking about, right? Maybe another mystic, and that's about it. But he thinks he can do it, right? And so he goes off and he tries to cast this spell, and it totally botches, basically. He's alone, first of all. He doesn't have any help, and it doesn't go well, basically. And so he doesn't know that something terrible has happened, but by doing that spell, he upsets something which caused serious problems. Unleashing the ancient evil. Plot begins. See? All right? That's how it rolls, right? So, the whole goal of all of this. Oh... All right, hold on one second, because I'm going to come see you guys. Okay, I always do this. All right, S Games, Mr. Peasant, Zale, all Powwow, Rider Empire, right? Stream Team TV. It's early for me. Thank you very much for the retweets, guys. Thanks very much for the Twitter love, okay? I appreciate you guys letting people know that I'm live. All right. Yeah, much love for that. All right. Thank you so much. Definitely love the Twitter love. If anybody else wants to sort of just follow my Twitter, and it's a great way to catch up on what I'm all about. It's a great way to communicate with me. I also have a Discord. If you > Discord in the chat there, it's a great way to stay in touch and interact beyond the stream. You know what I mean? This is it, guys. So the world map, right, is the first thing you make in these games, right? You make your overworld, right? Then you need to put down your towns and stuff, and that goes here, right? So here we have Gaddon Village, right? This is called outside layer of the map thing, right? And so this, and then we go inside his house. See? Yeah, I just started this, and there he is right here, right? I'll show you him. Check him out. There he is, right? So our hero here starts, holy cow, microphone is hot. Hey, let me turn this down just a touch. There we go. Yeah, our hero starts in the village, in his house, right here. And you can see that I've done a really amazing, stylish job of his house right now, right? This is what I'm going to be doing for a lot of them until I get some custom tiles and really fleshing out what I kind of want. And I'm learning along the way, you know what I mean? In this case, so he's in his home, and this is where he starts after the cutscene intro kind of thing plays. It'll give a little bit of background, right? What I think might happen is that I want the basic cutscene to play, and then I want him to walk out. And if he leaves this, another small cutscene. I kind of wanted, you know how intros will have, like, it's almost like a movie feel where you'll learn a little bit and then you do a little something, but then it goes to another cutscene to give more story, and he has to go and do something like he has to go have a conversation in the bars, the next step, right? And so he'll go there and another cutscene plays until finally he's ready to leave the village, basically, right? That's the plan. Is it gonna work? I don't know. You guys help me out, all right? Help me out. So I made a little fireplace over here. He's got lots of books and jars of stuff. He's a mystic, right? Is what he's all about, right? So he has no furniture, as you can see. Maybe we should plop some down, but I don't see couches. I don't see chairs. I mean, this throne thing. No, I'm not doing thrones. You know what I mean? He doesn't. This guy's not a throne guy, right? So I'm not too sure what to do about that just yet. Let's see, actually, yeah, I'll put that there. And the lame flowers on top of the, you know, yeah, that's gotta go, right? He's more of a glass of wine. Here's a bottle of wine. Let's put that on the, let's see, does that work? No, it doesn't. To go here? No. See, it doesn't sit nicely, does it? Oh well. Oh well. Maybe this book will sit nicely? No, it doesn't. None of it does. And that's okay. We'll figure something out there later. This is the small design aspects of this I'm absolutely leaving till later. Hopefully I can dig a little deeper and do a lot of research and reading, which is greatly encouraged in this RPG community, RPG maker community, because they help each other, but not to the point of like holding your hand too much, right? So I'm gonna do my best to learn. Hopefully Twitch community can come and help me out in the chat, you know, give me some tips and tricks, recommend some things to me, you know. But yeah, it's always a learning process. I did watch some YouTube videos on this, and you would not believe how talented some people are at this. They just slam games together like it's nothing, right? It's nothing. It's really cool. So this is the bar, okay, and this is a place where he has to go. All right, there's one other thing that has to happen here. I don't remember the name of the bar, and that's okay. So I can just call it Gadden Pub or Gadden, you know, Bar. I'll rename these things later. This is going to be a long, slow process because all the good games designed in RPG Maker are, right? I don't mind putting the time in, that's for sure. I want to do something right, do it once, right? So we got Gadden Village, and if I knew, I can go Gadden Bar, and it does have, actually let's call it a public house. See? Probably have to make it a little bigger there. This is an inside thing. And I'll get some custom music to play inside the... Oh my gosh. There we go. So, is this big enough? I think it is. It's not supposed to be a large thing, right? Also, a fun thing to do is you can see here how the shape of the building, well, the public house should kind of reflect that. Like, should sort of look the same in the interior as the exterior. So we'll actually make it more of a rectangle like this, and that's going to make it look consistent when you go in the door. It's going to kind of look like the same place that you saw outside, right? Again, don't know what I'm doing. Just sort of slamming things together. Why not? I want a double door. Look here. This is something I wanted to change. Watch this. See? And then what we got to do, you got the public house here, right? Let's just seal off this back wall here. See? Something like that. We gotta give love to Royal every day. That's what we gotta do, buddy. So you take these, oh, nope. You take these empty spaces here, and you go like this. So, this creates a transfer. And this will transfer right here outside, facing down. See? Same thing with this one. It's out this side, and it's facing down. Every damn day, straight up. Now these doors here, this is where I had a really hard time with this, but I figured out something that kind of works. I think I'll learn a little more about this and get better at my life, but basically there's two doors here. And there is like an auto door kind of function. So if I go like this, right? This is our events, right? So there's an event happens when you walk in this, right? And so what you can do is create a quick event creation and choose door. Then you go in here and you put him here. Boom. Same thing with this one. Quick event creation, door, and in the public house, put him here. Boom. See, now there's two doors on the right. When can you play it? Well, I got to write the novel. This is all complimenting my novel, right? So, which is 28,000 words deep, and it needs another 270,000 words. So, but this game complements. I don't know if you missed the beginning of this stream, big guy. This is how crazy your buddy Arky is. Okay, this is how crazy I am. I made a novel, a fantasy novel. I'm writing a fantasy novel, and this is the world from the book. Okay, so I released the book. We'll put Ram Ranch in here, buddy. We'll put Ram Ranch right down. Maybe one of these guys right here. All right, something around there. I will make a Ram Ranch just for you, and I'll put lots of quests there that involve body oil. So Gaddon Village is where it starts here, right? And here we go. Yeah. It's pretty cool. So I got my door, and at any time, guys, check this out. You really want to see some action? Watch this. I want to know if you can see my test. Woo! Jeez Louise, eh? Okay, so I just want to be able to show you guys this. So I'm just going to really quickly add. See if I can actually add this to my stream so you guys can see my testing as well, right? Typical Streamlabs has a hard time grabbing software, basically. Sometimes. I deeply appreciate Streamlabs, but okay. Are you gonna grab it now? Come on now. That's a nice tune, eh? Isn't that nice? Don't ever say that royalty-free music sucks. There are moments of greatness. And it is just not grabbing this. Okay, it's okay. You know what I'll do, guys? Watch this. Give me just a second here. I'm gonna remove that. It's gonna be a window capture instead. This. See? You know it. I did it. We did it, Reddit. We did it. Just drop this in here real quick so it's behind stuff, okay? And this, just fit this to screen so you guys can really see what's going on here. And there it is. So RPG Maker makes clicking really nice. It really works well with a mouse and keyboard. Also just your command keys, right? It's got classic RPG menus, which you can fully customize, right? So here's our boy, okay? This is Dauron, and he is just getting out of damn bed. There he is, like this. Start of the game, boom, hops out of bed. Classic start, right? And he can go outside because I coded this door. Oh, you can go back in. See? But we need to test our bar. So we come up here and put a lot more trees around to block off all those other areas. But we can go in either one of these doors. Boom. And there it is. And there's nothing to walk around on in here because I haven't even created a floor yet. So that's how terrible I am at this. But it works. Right? Looking good. Looking good. Now, just as a test here, I'm going to launch a... Yeah, see? Yeah, it works great for the stream. Loving it. Okay, need a floor, right? I can tell you guys that you don't stream games like this to be popular, right? But it's super nerdy. It's super cool. I think it's super cool. Right, there's a fill tool here, see? Boom. Boom. Now there's a floor. So that's good stuff. There is no, I was gonna make like a second, make a back room, basically. Which is kind of... It's gonna look something like this. I don't know how to make that roof up, you know what I mean? See, because these are walls. No. What's happening here? Let's get rid of all this. We're gonna put... Oh! It's a nightmare. There we go. Why not? Yeah, the idea is to create like a what looks like a roof, right? So you can't see in here, but I don't really know how to do that. Maybe if I do it like this. Sure, why not? Right? Good enough for now. And we need to create a little door of some kind, which no one's going to go through. This is the back room. This is the living quarters of the pub, basically. Okay. To make the bar itself, we're going to... Let's see here. Need a nice tile for a bar. Whoops. And then like a bar top, right? Which is wood. I really just want this thing to stay consistent with the wood thing, but I'm not seeing a tile that is just like plain wood. And you know what? That's okay. You know, this can all be replaced later. I will figure out something beautiful. It's going to take time. Let's go with this kind of like granite looking countertop thing. See? See? Block it off like that. And then you use your B stuff is stuff that's not quite as large, basically. That's what I'm picking up on, so I just need a little gate, kind of something to block it off. Will this window look ridiculous? Yes, it very much will. Okay. Not happening. What's this? No. It's a lot of this, guys. A lot of just sort of feeling around and seeing what you like to see, you know? Just little doodads and stuff here. Good enough. And see, I don't want shadows here. All that tool does is erase shadows. So the bar lives back here. You can see that, right? And I need a door. There's a chair, see? No doors here. No doors here. It looks like it's just garbage or nothing, which is fine for now. Lovely. So now tables. It's a pub, right? Need a place to set some tables, and I want larger tables. I want booths. I gotta be honest with you guys, I have no idea whether I'm pushing RPG Maker to the limit here. I don't think I am. But I'm asking a lot. I want booths with decorations and, you know. Let's have a little bit of carpeting. A runner here. Runner here. Here's some tables. But they're small. That's a problem. Could have swore I saw larger tables somewhere. Maybe I haven't imported them yet. It's okay. Yeah, this is it, buddy. Just a little bit of RPG Maker for the morning. I wanted something totally stress-free, and there's nothing more relaxing than this, man. Just be creative. Enjoy the tiles. You know what I mean? It's nice. I will likely get down to something more serious later. See, this back wall needs booths, right? So seating here, table goes here, seating here, wall. It's not great, but it's going to do for now. See, it's a booth, right? Yeah, I'll find better tiles, guys. Don't you worry about that. Don't think anybody's going to worry about that, but these tiles are good starter for sure. Not strong for what I'm trying to do right now is all. That's okay. See, like, what is this? Is this a door? Yeah, it is. All right, I'll take it. Can I use half of this door for my tabletop? Nah, it's pretty garbage, eh? Not stacking well. Ah, nope. It's horrible. Here's this. There. Well, not going to get hung up on the details right now. We're going to put some tables around. We're going to have a bench style seat in the bottom here. See? With a table. Something like this. Get rid of that table there. Plenty good enough for now. Believe me, it actually is. I will practice how's this look here? Not bad. I'll practice designing this stuff over time. Not too concerned with how it looks immediately. And it's a bar. Boom. Wait, how's this look here? Yeah, it's got a shelf. Look at that. So good. So good. That looks awesome. And then here, what we'll do is we'll get back to just that smooth countertop, which is this one? Nope. It's this one. Nope. This one. There it is. And we'll put some drinks on it. See? And a couple plates at the end. Little decorative plant, either corner. Maybe this one on this corner. Not a big fan of the flowers. There's nothing nice about this village. But that's okay. Yeah. Just a little something, right guys? Little something, something. I'll continue to use this for all of my countertops for now. Just cause, hey, it seems to work better than anything else. And we'll go, what if there's like a candle here? Don't think there is. Ah, here's a couple of beers though, look. You can put this here. Put this here. So good. A lot of game developers for RPG Maker put down the stock icons. They insist that you change everything as soon as you can. Fact is, I'm not gonna complain. Like, it's out of the box, it is good, you know, quite actually. So yeah, don't put it down. Those bottles don't sit very nicely there, but this will. See? This can sit like this. Oh, no. Maybe this one? No. Let's put a beer on this one. Boom. There's a broken wine bottle here. See? Nice. Nice. How's this look next to this? Pretty ridiculous? Yep. Terrible chairs. It's not like Minecraft at all. That's okay. Okay, definitely good enough for my purposes right now. The village, basically I want to make a very basic interior of everything just to call it done. You know what I mean? Also, the process is going to be pretty simple in a lot of ways, because I don't really care about other than the main villages. A couple shops maybe, you know, like Gaddon Village here, for example, is not going to have a weapon shop. In fact, weapon shops are not going to be something that I populate the world with very much. If you consider all the places that there is in my map, which is absolutely just one continent here, there's so many little towns and stuff. They're not all going to have, what I was going to go for is not a lot of focus on weapon shops here and there and everywhere, right? General store stuff, yes. There's going to be a lot of places you can buy some basics, you know, healing potions and, you know, just stuff, right? The weapons, I want to make it focused on actual towns and forts is where you can buy weapons. And I wanted to give each region its own specialty item. Something that's just a little something, you know what I mean? I might even be cheeky and make an item that's, it does the same thing as something else, but it's called something different, just based on the region that you're in, you know? Cures blindness. And there's like 4 different things you can get that all do the same thing. They all cure blindness, but they're called something different. And maybe even the prices are cheaper and higher somewhere else, more expensive somewhere else, something like this, right? So it's an ambitious project, to be sure, eh guys? Because I do plan on actually making each one of these villages and towns and forts and things. And I'm not going to go really crazy. I don't want to template anything though. I do want every place to be a little different. And I got a feeling after doing 1 or 2 or 3 or 5 or 7 of these, it's going to be a flow where it's as easy as boom, 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 make a village. Okay, that's a great village, fishing village looks like this, Shouldn't be too hard, especially with a little bit of support from the community. Won't be hard at all. All right, so Dowron starts here. He comes out here. Let's build a couple more little houses here while we're doing our thing. Okay. So this place, the mill is going to be here. Might as well build that right now. I like this tent. Looks a little fancy, but I do like it. Yeah, we'll just make a box for now. Make a mill. Put a roof on it. See? I chose this grass here because it's a little rougher. Kind of like it. That's truly the heart and soul of RPG Maker. I like this because it's a little different than the other thing, right? Definitely how it goes. And that's okay. Love the workflow. I gotta tell you guys, I'm absolutely enamored with this. It's very cute. It works really well. So this is a mill. Can I make it a little taller? See? Just a little bit of a bigger building. Because then I can put in a couple sort of windows, I guess. I don't know. Let's do that. Nope. Looks like crap. I knew it. Put that there. How do I make this look like a mill? You know what I mean? There. Beautiful. Put a little sign on it for now. Is this gonna look stupid? No, it's gonna look great actually. Hold on. There. And there. You never know till you try, right? There's your positive message for today. I'll send that one out to my boy Royal. You never know till you try. And that's a fact. Alright, so mill needs some barrels. And a couple boxes. Where's the barrels and boxes here? Actually, so we got this, see the water here? I'm gonna create just something that comes around the back like this. See? That's a nice touch. Put that in either one of the corners there. Put this one here. Just line that a little touch. Right on. Alright, you know what? Plenty good enough for now. We got a mill. I'll make an interior exterior for that. You know what? We can do that right now. And I mean like basics right now, guys. I'm just sort of fleshing it all out. So that takes a new map. And you can see here Gaddon Village, and then I have a sub menu of all the places inside Gaddon Village, right? So that's really nice feature there for sure. We can go here, Gaddon Mill. Let's see how that looks. $30 wide, 15 high. Yeah, why not? Wow. Keep forgetting to do this, guys. You set your tile set here. Overworld, outside, inside. So this is an inside map, and it changes the available tile set you have for this, right? Just paint it down. Just paint it on it, right? So how's this on the exterior here? Yeah, whatever. It's fine. Need see? One main entrance, no big deal. See? Paint the floor down, just so it has a floor. Maybe, stone floor? That's kind of nice. I don't mind that. Let's hang up just a couple of these. See? Torn stuff. Well, that doesn't work. Guess it's this or nothing. Boom. And it needs boxes, and lots of them. Should be somewhere here. There we go. This here, empty box up top. This 4-banger here, it's going to go in the corner. Broken box down in front. So it's a mill, isn't it? I wanted like an actual business, because remember I put water outside here. Hold on, let's take a look. See? So I want to create something woodenish out back here that looks a bit like mill stuff, you know? I will find a tile set that has a mill, for example, or something wooden and round at least, right? That'll be nice. Maybe, would this kind of look cheeky if I did this, see? Okay, hold on. Watch this. You paint that. Then take the bottom of this, put it here. There, see? Millish. It's not really working well, is it, guys? That's okay. Not too concerned. It's all part of the learning process anyways, right? So, one thing that I wanted here is, so the millish thing is back here, see? Let's see if I can get the interior matching the exterior here. Don't think I can, it's a different tile set, right? And that's okay. That's okay. I tweeted at RPG Maker developers this morning because Twitch does not have box art for the RPG Maker series. There's a couple that do, but most of them don't. And I really want to be able to represent them well here, so I really hope they look at their Twitter. I really hope that they see the value in making sure their box art on Twitch is tight, right? How am I going to do this, you guys? Not seeing a great way to do this. So what I'll do instead is something like this. No, see, those are like columns. It's like pillars. Let's try that. Does this work at all? Kind of does in a weird way. Yeah, whatever. Good enough for now. That looks hurting. That looks hurting. Cool tile, just not for this. It's funny at this stage of the game when you do things like this, it's you get that feeling of like, you know what? It's I don't know, I don't, you know, you get that just then you're done. It's okay. Move on. You know, listen to that. Little 303 tune here. Okay. Some cracks in the floor. Good enough, guys. Plenty good enough. It's okay. I had yeah, see this here? Can I do this? I don't know. I can do whatever I want, right? So, again, transfer to this, facing down. Boom. Then here, we're going to create a door to the mill here. Bang. Now there are different kinds of doors. Check it out. I could technically change it to this door? Let's try it out. Let's see how it works. Yeah, whatever. It's okay. Looking really good here. So Dalron's house here. Here is going to be. See, I really wanted to create a couple little tiny houses. It's not working out for me. Maybe it can. No, see, that's not the tile I used. It's this. This is the tile I used. Just a couple little small houses that don't really have much in them or anything going for them. It's just a place where someone lives, you know. Here, and I think I'll dive one into here. And then a small item shop trading post kind of thing here. And that might be it. Because it's just a little village, right? I love you, 303. You make the world go round. Nah, whatever. A door. Let's have some. Oh, no, that's not gonna work. Put a tree out front. And a log. And a pot. Darwin actually has a he has a stove here. Let's put one of those on there. Make sure it's a little more consistent. See, this is somebody's house. I don't want to. want to like decorate the crap out of it. I don't want it to look like a store or something, or anything interesting for that matter. These are nice. I do like this. See? It's kind of weird how there isn't one pointing down. But whatever. Does that look goofy there? Kinda. Maybe a little. But it's not empty. Let's clear it. You can see how it thinks in layers, basically, right? So we're on layer B right now. So if I use that delete thing, use the blank thing, it will only hit the layer B content. So it's really nice. And this is a little NPC house, is exactly what it is. Good enough. That's right. If the devil's in the details. Little house there and down here. See? Another house. Where? There's gonna be one here. See this here? Oh. Alright, guys, I'm going to do a little be right back. Yeah, just a little BRB, guys. I love you, Royal. You're the man. Super dorky, really dry. Chill outs. Chilling out. We're hanging out. Alright? I'm gonna do a be right back, guys. Just give me a couple minutes here. I'll come see ya. It's cool software, isn't it? We'll get down to actually some character creation, some fun stuff like that soon. Just a minute. There we go. There we go. Spotify's a little quiet, isn't it, guys? Just checking it out. Let's just tune that up just a touch there. Something like that. Anyways, it's RPG Maker. You don't stream things like this to get popular, right? It's a small community as far as the online community thing goes. That being said, what a beautiful, beautiful experience this is. This is awesome, you guys. I mean, this is awesome, right? So good. So, looking forward to getting down to some of that. I do want to keep going with this. I do have a couple little house things to take care of off and on here, so we're just gonna... I'm gonna plunk away at it, and then if I have to disappear for a sec, I'll have to disappear for a sec. But it's you know, it's how it goes around here right now. Let's check this out. So what do we got here so far? This is looking really tight. This is awesome. Because I want to put a very small shack right here. The village is not like, it's not like nobody lives here, you know what I mean? I want to create a little world, right? This is just a village, but you'll see, like, it has to have houses, it has to have places of business, you know what I mean? This village, the purpose is, here in the world map, you can see it, Gaddon Village exists because of these ports, these major cities, and smaller camps and things, flows to the mine, and it's Gaddon Village exists because of this mine. I mean, these miners need resources, and Gaddon's the closest thing to them to get some general shopping and go for a beer and things like that, right? So that's why this exists here. Backstory, you know what I mean? So, and it gets its flow of goods for Gaddon come from over here, right? So this all flows this way to the mine, and the mine, in turn, the mine moves through here back to the cities and supplies and everything like that. This is looking really good. Got a little class going on behind me here. It's learn from home time until this stupid COVID nonsense goes away, so that's what I get. Yeah, and then this is a super small, really small little thing here. See? Let me put a door. Boop. Just a little something. That looks kind of ugly. Let's fix that. Don't like them. Maybe, yeah, it looks like it almost like it's got a little wooden awning thing going on. It's fine. Variety, right? Something like this. This is going to be my shop. This is supposed to be a well, shop, but I don't really know what to put. Oh, look at this. There's a beer sign. We're totally doing it. Boom. See? 2 frothy beers. We can go like this, maybe. Actually, let's flip those. This shop is gonna have the classic. See? Bag of stuff sign. Hard to get more classic than that, right? Alright, so, this is a shop. Good enough. Bag of stuff sign goes back. I didn't like how that was sitting, guys, so we'll just put it, you know, just gonna fix it up a little here. No, I guess it goes over the door. See? Layers, right? It's pretty great. Nope. Try that, maybe? See? And can I put... Oh, it looks terrible in both places. Amazing. There. Little style anyways. A shop. And the roof on this, we'll make it blue for now. See? The shop needs a bunch of shop stuff outside. Which would be one of these. One of these. One of these. A little tough to grass here and there. And that's our village, guys. Then it's about making the interiors of each one of these. It's all NPC stuff, except for Dowron's house, this inn, and the shop. You can't do anything else here. There'll be people to talk to and little missions and quests. I'm going to try my very best to create a lot of NPCs with a lot to do. First things first, though, get those villages shelled. Just you know, just shell them. Make them a little something, right? No big deal. Should I make another tiny house thing here? Just like this little thing? Make another one? Or is there a way I can make a... Maybe what I need... Just a pile of stuff. That could look really good. So you put that down there, and then shipments of things. See? Barrels. That looks great. Just a bunch of stuff. Yeah, I think that'll do it. Here's a pile of wood, actually. It's gonna look great here. Oh. It's not gonna look great if it looks like that. Boom. It's this and pile of wood thing on top. There. How's it look? Looks like stuff to me. Love it. So, this is really weird, but it works, right? And so you go like this. And then fill that in there. Now comes the pain. Watch this. Actually, hold on. Needs a little more foresty over here. See? And here. So you take each... See this? This is how painful this gets, guys. Boom. And then you gotta make sure that you're hitting the ends of each one of these. See? Yeah. Wonder if I can just get away with doing this. I can. Well, at least for some of it. Boom, boom, boom. It's tough. See, I don't want trees on top like that. Yep, not gonna happen. So you take half a tree, Gotta fill all this in. You can see how easy this makes game development though. Isn't this nice? Okay, that's not cool. There. See? Just fixing trees, right? Concerning sort of what's outside and inside of this thing, see? So we'll go, get rid of those, put these here. There, see? Now nothing looks on top of itself, nothing looks weird. Bottom tree, bottom tree, bottom tree. And just this one for this. There. Nice and neat, right? Nice, nice, nice. How's this looking over here? There's a little touch up here. Get rid of these corner ones. Something like that. Right, next step, plunk a few of these down here. Looks like I'm forgetting this over here. See? Just that. Where's my grass? Don't like where that one is. Now, a couple little guys. They look terrible. I'm not into that at all. They look like little beehives or something, eh? Don't like where that one is. Something like that. Now put down some grass. Right on, look at this. It's a village. What do you think? Oh, look at this. Got a lot of tree going on here. This is also just going to be dense wood here. So we'll do that. And fill it in. Like that. Not gonna lie, that is a really nice sound. There. Looks clean. That is a really nice sound. Holy cow, eh? Amazing. So amazing. So this is super boring up here. Got to deal with it. Put a well down. Town well. Whoa. Nope. And a couple wildflowers here and there. Out front of the house, though, I wanted to do like a little garden presentation kind of thing going on, but it looks really lame, so it's okay. Somebody's house, again, they need chimneys. They all need chimneys. In here, and the store. Let's take a look. Save it, test it. No background music. I gotta get rid of that. I'm gonna have to do that every time I test. Forget about it. Whee! So, out the door. Got a little house over here. See, this looks like a interesting enough place. You know what I mean? There's places to check out. We're gonna have some people walking around, telling stories. We'll go in the inn. There we go. This is the party place. I'll tighten this up, of course. I'll pick up a decent fantasy pack, guys. Probably should before I move on much more. Somebody's house here. There's the mill. And the shop. Now I made it so that if you leave the town going this way, you end up on that side, right? See? Yeah. We're going to proceed to the mine, whatever. World attack, though, it's going to be pretty, not cranked insane, but I'm going to make it so you get attacked, because this is supposed to be traveling great distances, right? So, and this is almost the maximum you can have a map, size-wise. This. Oh, wait a minute. Like, this is pretty much as big as you can have a, you know, exterior map. Not too sure how to code it or how to make it so that, because I was thinking each continent gets its own gigantic map like this, right? It's another thing I was thinking, because the Ulstron here, the main one, is pretty much as big as I can make it inside this anyways, right? I don't know. Not sure. Maybe I should just leave it like this. I mean, look how ambitious this is as it is, right? And that's okay. The idea is to be social and explore. I'm going to make it so that walking around here, you're going to get attacked a lot. You can create multiple overworld maps. So that's what I was thinking of doing, is that each continent gets its own overworld map. That way I could make Ulstrom just a little bigger. I'd have to redraw everything. I'd have to start from the start again. But I mean, am I far into this? No. Have I put a couple hours at least into it? Oh yes. You know, a few hours. Put an hour into just hanging out with you guys today, so tough call. Anyways, I'll pull the plug on the stream right now, guys. Just wanted to poke in with this. Nice to see you, Royal. All right, thank you very much for the retweets, everybody. I'm gonna say it one more time, just because I love you guys. All right, Game Essic, D&D Peasant, All Powwow, Rider Empire, and Stream Team TV. Thank you very much for the retweets, guys. All right, I'll be back later on, not too long at all, with some action instead of RPG Maker. We're gonna go into probably Apex Legends. I'm thinking. All right, so yeah, set those notifications. I'll be back in a minute. Ciao for now.